Squad 17 is taking shape. The University of Miami football team's early enrollees are officially here on campus at the U. It's a done deal. They're Canes. Who better to talk about some of the newest Canes, some of the most decorated players in the history of Miami football? We asked some of the best guys to ever rock the orange and green to come here and break down some film, as well as talk about their memories as freshmen. Sitting right next to me, y'all recognize him, one of the best running backs to ever do it in the ACC, in the country, anywhere, the all-time leading rusher at Miami, Duke Johnson. Duke, thank you very much for coming in. We'll start it off by asking you, what do you remember about your recruiting experience?
I didn't really have much of a recruiting experience. I was kind of a guy who was coming here regardless of the situation, regardless of who was the coach. I mean, regardless of anything, I was coming here because that's what I wanted to do growing up as a child, and I had the opportunity, so I was going to do it.
So it meant that much to you to be a Hurricane. That's how bad you wanted to be here. So when you think back the first time you put on that jersey, put on that orange and green over your shoulder pads, what was that moment like for you?
It was a dream come true. Very excited. I think I had a decent game, too, the first time wearing it. It was exciting. I mean, especially the first home game actually run out in smoke,
right.
Kind of our tradition, was probably one of the best experiences of my life.
All right, well, let's get into the fun stuff now. Let's watch some film. Robert Burns, 5'11", 209-pound running back, like you, Duke, a running back from South Florida. He's a Miami native out of Gulliver Prep. Take it away. Let's see what you say.
Play.
What do you see here?
First, in college, from this point on, you'll never really get too many, like, just clean runs. And he showed the ability right there. Stiff arm a guy, get around the corner. Make something that's probably shouldn't have happened.
What types of traits does running back need to be able to do that?
Instinct, power, which he shows a lot of during this run. He had enough instinct to know that someone's there immediately, gets downhill, breaks 1 tackle, 2, 3 tackles. I didn't have enough speed, the stamina to actually finish the run. It's normally you get tired and get caught. Another element of his game is coming out of the backfield. You have a lot of teams in college football that's going to play man-to-man across the board. Just being able to get out in space, catch the ball, and make the first defender miss. Normally when you make the first defender miss, really not too many more guys left when playing man across the board. Less than too high where you have safety help, but the help would never be on the safety. Outruns everyone else for the touchdown. So, I mean, he's a big kid, bigger than I was, a lot bigger when I was in college. So, another one, kind of caught in the backfield once he gets the ball. Being able to see the defender, make a miss, protect the ball, get around the corner, get something that seemed nothing there. Now that he gets something, he scores. Once again, it shows his speed. 5'11", 209. He has good speed. Outruns the safety for a touchdown. That a play that looks like it shouldn't have made it. Third and short. Show y'all situation, goal line. Something that my coach now tells me is anytime you get in this area, it's all about the runner. It really doesn't matter about the blocking. It's all about the runner. The runner has to find a way to get into the end zone, and he does.
Overall, when you look at Burns here, what do you see that you like?
He's tough. He's tough to bring down. He gets in open field. He can run. But this what really makes a running back is his ability to change directions in tight spaces. And at 209 coming out of high school, that's good.
And like you, Burns is playing against some of the best talent in the country here in South Florida. How much did it help you when you got to Miami that you'd played against elite defenses and fast guys and big guys like Robert is as well?
It's very important. He's fast. Yeah, he hit that hole too. I mean, it's very important just knowing that you're playing with some of the best talent overall that you may ever see. Because pretty much when you go to college, you're playing against the same guys you played in high school. So just to get that jump on college and high school is great. So, I mean, he has a good head start. Well, we all do playing in South Florida.
Lastly, let me ask you this. You just a few years ago were in Robert Burns' shoes. You were a big-time running back out of South Florida, coming to Miami. not many people can relate to what he's going through. What advice would you have to Robert Burns?
I mean, work. That was something that, I mean, you really don't talk about. People say it, people just say it as cliche, but like when you work and you grind for something you want, you'll kind of hit your ceiling fast. And you can see your potential and see what you can do. You'll be able to tell pretty much what kind of career you will have depending on your work ethic.
There you have it from Duke Johnson of the Cleveland Browns, the all-time leading rusher at the U, talking about one of the U's newest running backs, Robert Burns. Duke, thank you very much for coming in.